Hello, I'm RetroJules, and welcome to World of Tanks on Xbox One. This is my American M7 Tier 5 medium tank, a very mobile tank with an excellent top speed of 60 km per hour and with an excellent rate of acceleration. Now the reason for this top speed and acceleration is its thin armour. It is a medium, but it's only got 38mm of armour on the front and 30 to 25 all round and 51mm on the front turret. So when you look at the specs on this tank, it's actually set up to be a light tank, and that's exactly how you play it. It's a very light medium, and it's got an excellent view range of 380 metres. That's 20 metres more than the M4 Sherman, 50 metres more than the Ram 2, but only 10 metres less than the T39 Light at the same tier. It's also got an excellent radio range of 745 metres. That's 130 metres more than the M4, 175 metres more than the Ram, and exactly the same as the T39 Light. So if you play this as a light, you've got the view range, you've got the radio range, and that's exactly what you should do. It's got a good gun, it's got an okay penetration of 105, it's got the penetration of a light tank, with quite a light damage of 75, but you are firing 26 rounds per minute. It's a 2-second reload, so if you can flank your tanks, get behind them, you can be popping shots in at a relentless rate of fire. Now the accuracy of this gun is 0.43. It's a bit rubbish, and it's terrible at distance. You can't snipe, you haven't got the penetration, you haven't got the damage, you haven't got the accuracy, and it also shoots quicker than it aims. So you really do want to use this tank as a passive spotting tank and then a flanking tank later in the game. Now its chassis shape, if you look at this shape, it's a really nice shaped tank. It's got lovely rounded shoulders, everything about it is rounded. Now that isn't something you can utilise if you're sitting still because you haven't got the armour thickness, but when you're on the move you'll be amazed how many shots will bounce off this tank. And if you're aiming at this tank, if you auto aim, chances are your shots will bounce because anything around the middle, top middle, centre of the tank is all rounded. If you get behind this tank, don't aim for the top of its engine because that's very rounded and bulbous, but aim for the flat plate at the back of the engine and those shots will go flying in. I've basically got this tank because I'm aiming for the T71 Tier 7 Light, as I'm currently playing light tanks at the moment. I would keep this tank actually if I didn't have the Ram 2 or the M4 Sherman. This is a really good fun tank to play. It's not groundbreaking, but it's very, very playable. And here's a little bit of footage to show this speedy little tank in action. We're in the swamplands in our Tier 5 M7 medium. It's a Tier 5 game, and we're a Tier 5 medium tank. Hurrah! We're top tier. And we're off. And we're going to take the M4 Sherman on our right, and we are going to catch up with the keyhole in front of us, and we are going to race to the top of the hill. And yeah, it's quite a fast tank, but it's not a race. We're a medium, but we're going to play this as a light, and we're going to get to the top here. G8, G7, that sort of area, and do some spotting. And you have to bear in mind in this game, we're a medium tank, but forget that, play it as a light. We're going to play this as a light tank. We can spot, we've got the radio range, we've got the view range, and we've got the gun of a light tank too. So there we go. Right, we've got the B1 spotted. And we're just going to keep auto-aiming shots in, and in they go. It's a relentless rate of fire. You wouldn't want to be that B1 right now. And they are going in. And unfortunately, somebody steals the kill from us. But that is the relentless rate of fire that this tank has got. which when it does penetrate is quite awesome. And yeah, artillery are onto us, so we are nowhere near where they're aiming. AT2, don't even know why I auto-aim that. That was ridiculous. There's no way I'm going to penetrate him, and all I did was reveal my location. And the same for the Churchill. I'm taking on tier 5 heavies here, which is not good. I should just be spotting. But I just can't help myself. I get a tank in my sights and I just want to shoot it. So we've got quite a few tanks in the middle of the map here, so they're going to keep things lit up, so we don't have to worry about that now. And we get a shot in the Churchill. And we must have fluked that shot, because when we start aiming, they just keep bouncing. But he doesn't know that we can't penetrate him, so chances are we're quite a pain in the bum for him. And there's a tank destroyer over there.
They've spotted us.
And it's a Marder.
We've got a lock. Loaded and ready. Unlocking target.
And we finish off the VK. And actually that's pretty good, because that gun with that distance didn't even miss.
Enemies looking right at us.
For some reason I tend to think that auto-aims are more accurate
Focus attention
than actually
here.
aiming for real. Right, so we're doing quite well now. We've only lost 3 tanks and they've lost 1, 2, 3, 7. So we're 4 tanks up. We're looking strong. So my guys just can't take out this AT. Oh, we've got a Stug at the back.
Enemy is hit.
Churchill is over there to the right of the castle, and there's the AT.
Spotted us. Focus on
Churchill
this
takes a
location.
shot at us. Now hopefully we can try and get this AT2 on the move for our team to take out. I'll take a shot from the Churchill. The AT's coming round, and there's just no way he's going to get to us, but I've got to be very wary of that Churchill at the back, because he has got a line of sight of me. When I'm not up, there we go, when I'm not tucked up against the rock. So do a quick repair. That AT's on his last bit of health, and there he goes. So we kept him busy, and he's been taken out. M7 up on the hill. I'm not going to penetrate him, but I really need to get to that rock. And he is a very good shot.
Ammo, but at least it didn't explode.
And we get there, and I'm just going to sit here
Friendly vehicle destroyed.
because I don't want to take him on. And I've been ammo racked, and I can't repair it. So that's a little bit of a pain. But worst come to the worst, if it doubles my reload time, that's 4 seconds. So it's still not too bad. So I'm just going to sit here and wait for the cavalry to roll in, because I don't want to go anywhere near that M7. I don't know where he's gone. I don't know if he's gone around the back of the castle, in which case he's just been taken out. And this game is looking really, really good, so we just want to stay alive now, really. Or we're going to die in a glorious blaze of heroic flames, one or the other. Doesn't matter when you're in a light tank. We are judged on what we do, not what we say. So we're heading for the cap. We've been spotted,
Right at us.
and it's a ram up on the hill. Now, I'm probably wasting my time really, but I'm hoping my shots will just distract him or get him turning around so somebody else can take him out, because he's quite heavily armoured.
Gun loaded.
So I will not be able to do anything unless I can get behind him. And there's Artie up here somewhere, I'm sure. Squirreled away. Oh,
Enemies
And he messes his shot up.
Looks like that one went right through.
And somebody just steals the kill from us. And there we go, we take them out and we win. So how did we do in our little M7? 31,000, 1,300 XP. It's alright, can't complain. And we came second. A really mobile, nifty, fun little tank to play.